Ericsson Global, Kolkata. Then 5 year worked in Reliance Jio, senior technical manager in the quality and assurance team, Mumbai. In last 2 years, we are handling the ATS. ATS having own projects in other countries as well as in India as well. In India, we are working for Honor, Huawei handset, and for other country, we are working for DTEC Thailand for field testing, and VNM Mobile movie phone in Vietnam, and the US. I started with Verizon team with T-Mobile. So this platform is for global learning as well because we have on projects on tool for project as well as learning purpose. This is all about ATS is running since last 13 years, and before Corona it's a totally offline, and after the Corona it's online. We are running from Maharashtra, Pune. This is all about ATS. Now Rahul will take care today's session. Rahul is a senior instructor as well as working professional. His work supporting as a consultant, working as a Apple, the supporting as ATS project and Apple projects as well. So Rahul, over to you.
Yeah, hi, thank you, Arab. Hi, all. Good morning. Welcome into this demo session. Okay, so today I will take care of this demo. So we will discuss few points here. So first, I will start with in terms of this syllabus, in terms of this course, what all things we are providing. Okay, so I will highlight those points. Okay, after that I will show you the our syllabus, means what all topics we will cover in this syllabus. Like this is for 4G, 5G and ORAN. Okay, so what all topics we will cover in that module. After that we will discuss some I will show you the some tool. Okay, so in our industry, what all tool we are using. Okay, means what are leading tool, suppose for Qualcomm, for MediaTek, all those tool we are using. So I will show you those tool which we are using in our daily sessions. Okay, so after that we will discuss some basic things about like what all protocols we have in 4G, 5G. Okay, what is exactly mean of that protocol. Okay, so aggressively we are hearing protocol testing, or uh, we are seeing like this and that we are doing in that domain. Okay, but before that we have to understand like what exactly that protocol is. Okay, so after that we will discuss what all methodology we have in protocol testing domain, means what of our type of testing we are doing, and what is our day-to-day life activity as a protocol testing engineer. Okay, after that very quickly I will show you the what all companies are working in that domain. Okay, what all top players we have in that domain. Okay, then last I will address your queries if you have any. Okay, so in between if you have any query, anything, any doubt, okay, any concern related to any point, anything, okay, then feel free to ask us. Okay, is that okay, or you guys have any other expectation, any other thought, any extra query which we can answer, which we can address? Are we good on this agenda?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So guys, let me thank you guys. Thanks for confirmation. Okay. So guys, let me start with this as RF Tech solution in that training sessions, what exactly we are providing. Okay. So let me start with that. So guys, first point is our theory concept. Okay, so whatever we will cover, whatever topics we will cover, first we will, as usual, we will start with the theory sessions. Okay, means theory concepts. Okay, so means for an example, we have one call flow of handover, we have one call flow for LT power on, or suppose CSRB, means just take an example of any one call flow. Okay, so first we will try to understand what exactly message we are sending, what exactly message we are receiving from network. Okay, so in that way we will try to cover all the theory concept, all the theory aspect, means whatever information and elements involved in that particular call flow. Okay, so those points we will cover. First we will cover thoroughly. Okay, so whatever we will cover, we will provide you the documents. Okay, so we will use like for an example like these suppose LT basic, for an example LT basic. Okay, so these documents we have, so here you can say always we will start with very basic thing. Means here you can see this is architecture. This is kind of very very basic thing. Okay, so architecture, what is the functionality of each and every node. Okay, after that, what exactly duplex mode we are using, frame structure. These are some of the point. Okay, so in the same way we will use these PPTs which we've designed based on the any doubt, guys? Okay, so which we designed based on our market requirement. Okay, so after that, once we discuss that flow, once we discuss that concept, after that we will share that PPT with you. Okay, so this is all about how we will discuss what we will discuss in theory point of view. Okay, so once we complete our theory part, okay, so then we will move to the practical session. Okay, means practical means whatever message we have seen, whatever thing we have seen, I will try to show you in the practical manner. Okay, means in any tool. So we have some tool. Okay, means we have some tool like for an example, Qualcomm. Okay, for an example, Qualcomm, we have QXDM and QCAT. Okay, then MediaTek, we have ELT. Okay, then for Ubisoft, we have Logel. Okay, then we have Wireshark. Okay, so these tools we have which we use for log analysis. Okay, so in short, whatever message we'll cover in theory part, whatever message we have seen in theory part. Okay, so those things we will try to show you in tool. Okay, in real time tool means how to filter out the message, how to filter out any layer related message, how to see the logs. Okay, so this each and everything we will cover in tool. Okay, so whatever as much as we can show you, so we will try to show you in the tool. Okay, so this will give you more clarity in point of practical exposure. Okay, means how to use the tool, how to kind of filter out any point, anything, any message, any flow in the tool. Okay, so suppose sometime what happen, we will get some logs from the uh, field. Okay, field we get some logs. Okay, so how to analyze those logs, so in that front, at that side you will get more clarity. Okay, so two thing here we will discuss again, just I just want to clear here, we will see the basic theory concept. After that we will see the tool experience. Okay, means how to, so just for an example, let me show you. So you guys are aware with, I'm not sure you guys are aware with this thing, like this is kind of our practical, so not sorry, this is our LT channels. Okay, for an example, just understand. So first we will discuss what is significance of these channels. Okay, where we have these channels. Okay, so what is kind of location of these channel. Okay, so on what channel we use to send which particular information, in that way we will see. Okay, so for an example, here you will see two things, triple CH or DCCH. Okay, so anyone an idea why we have two channel for control information? This is not nothing to do with protocol testing. This is kind of very basic LT thing. Anyone any idea? A rough idea, I mean, not exactly. Why we have
Transmitter, sir.
two, why we have, just a second, why we have two control channel, triple CH and DCCH? Why we have two channels? Means these both are for control information only. Okay,
Yeah,
but why we
actually,
have two
common.
mm-hmm.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Common
Yeah, go ahead.
common control channel is used for it carry the common information for all the users, and
Okay,
dedicated control channel is used for only for dedicated users
okay,
to carry
correct
the
only, correct.
control information on dedicated users.
Yes, correct only. So can you please tell me on what message we will send in triple CH, what message we will send in DCCH? Have you ever seen any messages in that way? Just try,
Yeah,
means, have you ever
yeah.
tried to
Uh,
relate that
all
concept? Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. Means
just a
you
second.
can tell.
I think for just for RRC RRC messages will go on common control channels
Mm-hmm.
for which are common for all the users, and
Mm-hmm.
RRC reconfiguration like messages are for particular users, so
Mm-hmm.
that will go on dedicated control channels.
Okay, okay. Yes, correct only. Okay, miss you more or less you are correct only. But more precise manner, I just want to answer in another way. Okay. So before RRC connection, okay, once we establish RRC connection, then we will use DCCH. Okay. Before RRC connection establishment, we will use triple CH. Okay. That is kind of one basic difference in these two channel. Now let me show you the same
Okay.
thing, okay, in logs. Okay, just so when we establish RRC connection, are you aware? Okay, no issue means you are not aware. You are means familiar with
No, RRC
many
connection is established. RRC connection established during initial access after patch, and
Mhm. What exact
in case of
message?
initially you will send network RRC connection request,
Mm-hmm.
and then afterwards network eNode B will send back RRC connection setup to the UE,
Mm-hmm.
and after that UE will configure RRC connection setup complete.
Okay, okay, yeah, correct only, correct only. Okay, so at what message we can say we are now in RRC connected mode?
After RRC connection setup complete message, we are in RRC connected state.
Okay, okay, okay. So again, you are correct only, but just one add on. Okay, after this message RRC connection setup, we can say we are in RRC connected mode. Okay, so just what is my main thing is here in RRC connection request, if we see the channel, this is very basic thing. Means sometimes we are not even checking this type of thing in messages. Okay, so here you can see triple CH channel. Okay, so what I'm saying, for now we are in IRC connected, sorry, IRC idle state. Okay, next message, next message, here you can see triple CH means we are in RRC idle state, means commonly we are using control, common control information channel. Okay, right. So after that, next message is RRC connection setup complete. Here you can see DCCH channel. Right. So our main thing is my what I just want to convey that information is, first each and everything we will try to understand what is the significance of those things. Okay, guys, please put yourself on mute. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, so my main point is, first we will try to understand what is the significance of that particular thing, that particular message, that particular channel. Okay, after that, same way, as much as we can see in the log, we will try to relate. Okay, that is the main point. So see here, when we see the messages, when we see these point, okay, then that will give us more clarity, okay, for any concept. Okay, so same way, so any doubt guys in these 2 point, theory point of view or like kind of practical real time tool experience point of view? Clear? Any doubt guys, anyone?
No doubt, sir.
Okay, thank you. So these are more about what we will cover in the class or in the regular sessions. Okay, so theory and real-time tool experience. Okay, so apart from that, this is kind of one more point, which is hands-on tool experience. Okay, so here you will see we have two module. First one is real-time tool experience, second one is hands-on tool experience. Okay, so what is the difference here in these two modules? Okay, so this one we will tell you how to use that tool, we will tell you how to kind of filter out the messages, how to see any particular message. Okay, so means information element and all those things, how to use that tool in short way. Okay, after that, this is we will share that tool remotely with you, okay, for your own hands-on. Okay, so this one individually you can access this tool. So this will give you more confidence, this will give you more idea about how to use that tool, how to filter out the, how to misuse that tool, basically each and every aspect. Okay, so this one our team will share the remote access with you. Okay, these are kind of proprietary tool, guys, license based tool. Okay, so we will share the remote access with you so that you can use that tool. Okay, so let me add one more thing. So sometime back, like 1 or 2 year back, we were not having this module, okay, in our syllabus, in our modules, we were not having that thing. Okay, so then what feedback we received from our previous students, when, so this is fine, like we can show you the tool, or we are showing you, we are explaining you whatever, how to use this and that, each and everything about that tool. But when it's come to you use that tool, okay, means how you will use that tool, then sometimes we feel difficulty. Okay, means watching or observing that thing, that is separate part, and using that tool, that is different thing. Okay, so here that's why we have added that module in our syllabus. Okay, so what we are providing again, we are providing the remote access to you guys on an average 10 to 15 hours. So whatever we will cover in the classes, in the regular session, same for practice, you can do your own hands on. Clear? Any doubt, guys? Anyone? So this will give you more understanding, this will give you more idea about any particular tool. Okay,
Which
clear?
tool we'll
Any
be
doubt?
using? Which tool
We
we'll
are
be using?
using, yeah, I have highlighted here. Qualcomm, we have QXDM and QCAT. MediaTek, we have ELT, Logel, Ubisoft, and Wireshark. Okay,
So actually, these are license-based tools. So how you can share this means I didn't get.
this is a license-based tool. We are working, and like we have license. We are working in
Sir,
different project.
but
Okay,
I think it's
remotely we are sharing.
sorry.
Remotely, if you just looking for that information remotely, like any desk or that one.
Okay, means I can't able to access, but I can see, right?
No, any
Because
desk
these are
is
license-based tool that per user per license. So I
you
think
are not
I
getting, you
can't
are not
access.
getting. Suppose this is ELT, this is on my setup. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
using this DLT. If you
right.
are aware with any desk or few tools we have, okay, so miss
Okay.
screen share with
Yeah,
control,
screen, sir. Yeah.
understand in that way. Okay,
Okay.
I can share my screen with control,
Okay.
so you can
Okay. Okay.
remotely access that tool.
Yes, yes, yes. I got it. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
this is
Thank
the same way, license based tool, so we can't share that setup and
you.
license
Right,
with you
right.
guys.
So it's one
So
license, one
remotely
per
only,
user.
yeah, remote. Yes, one license per user. So as Arav mentioned in more better way, like we have some working projects, so it's not that much big deal for us, okay, to have the license.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone, any other doubt, guys? Okay. So after that it comes to whenever we cover the when we 4G to 5G we will jump. Okay, then this thing will come into the picture, training and sorry, placement cells. Okay, so here we will help you to modify your CV, we will help you to modify your LinkedIn or Naukri profile. Okay, like to manipulate your past experience based on the requirement, how you can modify your CV, these things we will take care. Okay, after that some demo interview. Okay, demo interview, like generally we plan demo interview after 1 month. Okay, means after every 1 month. Okay, so suppose we have covered few topics, suppose 3 4 5 topic we have covered in that month. Okay, so after that month we will try to schedule the demo interviews. Okay, so sometimes guys what happen, you feel more comfortable with those topic, means you feel like I know those topic, or I have covered that flow, or I am aware with that information elements. Okay, but when it comes to the interview part, okay, then sometimes you feel difficulty. Okay, means how to explain that particular concept with a kind of very appropriate word. Okay, means suppose I feel you just covered ratch is for uplink synchronization. Okay, means that that line you have covered. Okay, so sometime what happen, if I ask you in another word, okay, means if I create some scenario. Okay, so sometime many guys feel difficulty to understand that question, understand the scenario basis question, and to answer that word to word. Okay, means word to word means point to point answer. So guys, as a interviewer, sometimes people are more interested in the point to point answer. They are not interested in the whole theory part or whole kind of essay kind of thing. Okay, they are more interested in what parameter we are using, what kind of general values parameter we have seen in the logs. Okay, where we can find out that information. Okay, means in which message we are getting that information. So those basic things we will try to train you guys. Okay, means how to answer those questions. Okay, so these things we will take care in placement activities. Okay, placement cell. So here we have some group of some experts. Those can kind of guide you to modify the things. Okay, after that we have some set of questions. Okay, means so as the interviewer, what generally we ask, or kind of from past experience, what like our previous candidates have shared. Means for an example, like someone appeared in my Vonr interview for an example. So what generally my Vonr people ask in that particular related topic, so we have drafted those questions based on our past experience, or like kind of what is possible questions we have. Okay, so those questions, those things will help you in your interview preparation. Okay, so apart from that interview preparation, apart from that kind of modification, based on our reference, we will try to schedule at least two interviews for you guys. Okay, with our reference. So that is again two we are committing here. Okay, but after that also, if we kind of get any requirement from any, like we are also working as Ara mentioned, we are also working as service based companies for multiple operators, multiple clients. Okay, so in that way, if we found any vacancies, any suitable job opening with you. Okay, so lifelong we will share whenever you require. Okay, so after, so clear guys, these points, anyone any doubt? Okay, so after that we have 24 into 7 support. Okay, so what is that exactly 24 into 7 support? Okay, so in general guys, we are working professional. Okay, so we are working professional means all 5 days we are also working on some projects, on our projects. Okay, so generally we have classes on weekends. Okay, in general we have classes on weekends. Okay, so what happened, whatever topics we have covered here, like suppose on this weekend I have covered some topic, and if you, while revising those topics, if you feel any difficulty, okay, if you feel any doubt, if you have any doubt. Okay, so you don't have to wait for next weekend. We have another team. Also I am also part of that team. Okay, or means another tutor is also part of that team. Okay, so if you have any query, you can join that bridge, you can ping your query. Okay, so me or someone else can take care of that query during that weekdays as well. Okay, so means you don't have to wait for next weekend for your query. Okay, so in that way, like for tool related query, for any theory part related query, whatever you have, okay, so you can answer at any point of time in weekdays, weekend. Okay, so in that way we have 24 into 7 support. Okay, so these are some points, 4 5 points which we are providing in RF Tech solution in our daily sessions. Okay, so any doubt guys, anyone, anything, any concern, any doubt, any other expectation? Clear, or any doubt guys?
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Harish here.
Yeah, Harish, tell me.
Have these are the classes will happen in every day or only weekends?
We can. Okay.
Okay, fine. If it is weekend only, how many months of time? How much time it will take?
Roughly around 4 months. Okay, these again we will discuss this end of this session with structure and this time or fees, all
Okay,
those things we'll discuss. Okay, but roughly for now, just for roughly 4 months, 3.5 to 4 months it will take.
okay. And
Okay.
I have one more doubt. If suppose it's a weekend classes, right? If any emergency, all guys will home, go to home.
A recording will be there.
If not attended, recording will
Recording.
give for every class or only.
Yeah, every class, for every class. Okay, so we have guys, yes, uh, um, training, so a very well established training institute we are. Okay, so we have not like any a drive or these type of things we will share. We have on platform, we are using on application. Okay, so just after class, means within few hours we upload all the session on that tool. Okay, all the sessions and this training material you will get on that application. Okay,
And yeah, this material means which
that
type of
ppts
material
and
that
all
is
this
our institute.
PPT, yeah, ppts and all those things. Okay, means that's books or ppt and all those things we have. Okay, study material. And just for your reference, like this type of PPTs. Suppose I'm covering LT basic things. So whatever we will cover, I will share just after this class with you. Okay.
Okay, this PPTs also will come.
Yeah, yeah, we'll share. Okay. We'll share just after every session, whatever we'll cover in that session, that PPT we will share with you guys.
Okay. And one more thing, the recordings means only theoretical classes only, or practical classes also
Everything,
recording will come.
everything, all sessions recording. Okay. Okay, means that that recording will be accessible just after even after course as well. Okay, means some point of time, 6 months or around roughly. So that recordings will be available for you
One
guys.
one year, 1 year. Rahul, 1 year.
1 year, yeah, 1 year. Like we have
A-
extended
After
our.
finish the session, recording will be available 1 year.
Okay, make sense? Harish, sorry.
Yeah, nothing more than that.
Okay, thank you, Harish. Okay, so guys, these are again these are some points which we are providing. Okay, so now let me show you the syllabus wise. Okay, what we have. So this is for premium syllabus for ORAN 5G and LT. Okay. This point. So these
Rahul,
are like
Rahul,
yeah.
open updated along with Python automation.
Okay,
New
just a
syllabus.
second. Okay, I will share. Okay. Meantime, we can show you the tool.
We'll show one tool with live logging.
Okay. So this is I have shown you. This is ELT. Okay. Now maybe you can share. Arav.
Yeah, screen is visible.
Yes, yes.
So guys, this is a live logging. One handset is attached, and
Okay.
you
This
will
is
get.
not the previous log. This is kind of live logging. We have a test one handset as Arav mentioned. Okay. So here you can see the live logs. Okay.
This is IT command. By command, this UE will power on. So you will get fresh log.
Okay, so in that way, like whatever we are showing from the lab. Okay, so these tool, these devices connected with that tool. Okay, so here you can see the live loggings. Okay, AT command and all those things you are aware, not aware, for now you can ignore. That is, AT command is something from Android to modem communication we use. Okay.
So this is live logging for your learning purpose.
Okay,
Okay,
means
I
just
am
this
stuck.
will give you more clarity. Okay, this will give you more clarity, how to use that tool, or how you can save the log, or how you will see any messages, and how to kind of trigger the AT command and all those things basically. Okay, this will give you more clarity.
Anyone give me the answer? The MCC is 404 and MNC is 93. Which network SIM card I am using?
Airtel.
Correct. Okay,
Okay, so
Rahul, you
these
can
basic things
go
you
ahead.
can see. Yeah, maybe meantime, if you can show any other tool if you have open.
Yeah, Deepak will share in some times.
Okay, sure.
You
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
So let me show you that again. I am sharing my screen. Okay, so syllabus I can share. Okay, so this is 4G, 5G ORAN and with some basic concept of automation. Okay, so let me start with 4G. So 4G again. So guys, each and everything whatever we'll cover, always we will start with the very basic thing from very scratch. Okay, so we are considering like you don't know anything, you don't have any idea about the technology. Okay, so in that way we all will be on the same page. Okay, so we'll start with very basic thing, what all the 3GPP specification we have. Okay, what is the LT architecture, what is the node involved in that architecture, what are the interfaces we have. Okay, so whatever kind of ppts I am showing you, like LT band or frame structure, RE or REG. Okay, I think that is the same PPT we use like to cover that. You can see here. Okay, I mean, this is node functionality, each and every node functionality, then TDD, FDD concept, frame structure. Here you can see what is the CP. Okay, means OFDM, SCOFDM kind of thing, resource grid concept. Okay, what is the channel we have? This is the bands. Okay, some basic identifiers. Okay, so these thing we'll see. Okay, then each each and every kind of functionality of each and every layer. Okay, let me show you. Okay, this is kind of our LT attach. Okay, means what all signaling we send or receive during LT attach. Okay, ret procedure, connection establishment. Okay, all those things we perform. So these things we'll cover in sequential manner. Okay, after that we have, once we complete this flow, okay, like authentication, security, this is part of LT attach only. Okay, this handover concept, what all handover we have, extra handover, S1 handover. Okay, these things we will cover. Okay, then in handover, major thing like measurement gap, measurement command. Okay, what is like measurement gap we have. Okay, all those things we will cover each and everything in detailed manner. Okay, then circuit switch fallback, CSFB call flow. Okay, when we require, what is the kind of basic need of that CSFB, all those things we will discuss. Then layer wise functionality, MAC layer functionality. Okay, so these are some functionality of MAC layer, like kind of HARC, SR. Okay, BSR, these are functionality of MAC layer. Okay, so these things we will cover in detail. Okay, means just roughly you can understand each and every layer. Means PDCP, we have PDCP ROSC header. In RSC we have TMAM mode. Okay, and ARQ. Okay, so these functionality, each and like throughput scenario we will cover. Okay, layer by layer we will cover. Then we have 5G, same way we will cover the 5G things. Okay, whatever things we have in 5G. Okay, so those things we will cover, like deployment option, NSA SA concept. So as you most of you are aware, like in 5G we have two flavor. Okay, NSA and SA, standalone or non-standalone. Okay, so what is kind of basic difference between NSA and SA, those things we will cover. Deployment option means how we are deploying in real time those NSA and SA thing. Okay, means architecture of 5G, frequency bands we have. Okay, means FR1, FR2, means sub 6 or millimeter waves. Okay, those things we have. Some numerology concept, this is kind of new thing in 5G. Okay, 5G numerology, this means earlier if you are aware, we have in LT we have 15 kilohertz of carrier spacing. Okay, but now in 5G we have multiple option. So one key difference we have in 4G, 5G, 5G most of the things we are in fixed manner. Okay, whatever we are using those are fixed, but in 5G, to make that network more flexible, we have provision to use any parameter more flexibly. Okay, means different subcarrier spacing we have. Okay, then this is new layer, we have SDAP layer. Okay, then we PDCP. So what is the functionality of these layers? What all channels we have? Okay, miss, with respect to 5G, sorry, with respect to 4G, we have some few channel we have observed in that 5G, miss CFICS, PHICS, those type of channel we are not using in 5G. Okay, this is new thing we have in 5G, which is my SSB synchronization block. Okay, sync signal block we have. Okay, so in that way, each and everything we will cover in 5G, NSA call flow, SA call flow, beamforming and massive MIMO concept. Okay, so beamforming is kind of backbone of 5G nowadays. Okay, then NSA call flow means dual connectivity, G node, B node, dual connectivity call flow. Okay, so these call flow we will see in detail. Okay, after that we have ORAN. Okay, so in ORAN again, same way we will start with the ORAN with like kind of history of ORAN, what is the kind of use of ORAN, what is the expectation from that ORAN. Okay, means why we need that ORAN, this type of scenario we will discuss. Okay, after that in ORAN, with the help of this ORAN, we have this concept CUDU concept, radio unit, centralized unit and distributed unit. Okay, what is the difference of like kind of traditional RAN we are using and what is the kind of new thing with the help of ORAN we have introduced. Okay, this is 7.2 split we have. Okay, means different split options we have based on the kind of to save some time, to save some latency. Okay, so in that way we have different thing. This is kind of architecture of ORAN. So these are some elements which we have in ORAN. Okay, means RIC, SMO, FCAP, CPRI protocol. Okay, so this is kind of difference between eCPRI and CPRI. So for now we are using CPRI protocol, means in LT. So basically from your RU unit to BBU, in between that you have CPRI protocol, means in your front hole you have CPRI protocol. Okay, but in ORAN we have eCPRI protocol. So eCPRI protocol is kind of one open protocol, open end protocol, which we are using in 5G. Okay, these are characteristic of eCPRI and CPRI. Okay, then we have different uh, planes in ORAN. Okay, means CU plane, C plane, U plane, S plane, and M plane. Okay, means what is the kind of functionality of these three? S plane is more about the synchronization. CU plane means C plane, U plane signaling. M plane is management part. Okay, so in short, these all things we will discuss in detail. Okay, then finally we have after this one Python automation concept. Okay, so in this Python automation we will start with the embedded system. Okay, this will give you more idea about like functionality of hardware and software parallelly. So whatever embedded system we are using like in our day-to-day life. Okay, so that will give you more idea about the system. Okay, then we'll start with the Python programming. Okay, Python programming means by introduction of kind of Python, how to environment setup, what all things we need for Python programming. Okay, then we will start with the Python programmings. Okay, what is the syntax we have, variables, what all data types we have, operator, decision making statements, if else. Okay, loop and functions, all those things we have. Okay, so those things again we'll discuss. Okay, so all of these things or whatever we are covering, we will cover from our work point of view, means this 5G point of view. Okay, means how to write a program, what all things required to write a program. Okay, whatever programs practice we will do, like some projects we will end of the day we will cover some projects. Okay, some real time project means 5G and are some KPI calculation. Okay, means whatever ERFCN we are providing, so that we can check that that particular ERFCN belongs to any particular band, some throughput calculation. So some complex calculations we have in 5G. Okay, so how we can make a script to calculate that particular values, to calculate that particular function. Okay, so these thing, these kind of sample programs we will run, we will try to prepare. Okay, this all thing we will involve more practical exposure. Okay, we will not try to cover these thing more into theory depth. Okay, theory point of view we will cover from practical point of view. Okay, with throughput calculator, how we can analyze the log. Okay, so suppose you have 10 GB log, 5 GB log, means some large amount of logs you have. Okay, and you are looking for a particular information in that log. Okay, so manually, if you see manually, if you find out that try to find out that information, this is kind of difficult. Okay, means you have to look into that each and every messages to find out that information. Okay, but if we can prepare a script that can find out that information from the 10 GB log or from that 5G log, that will be very, very beneficial for us in log analysis. Okay, so we will use QXDM logs, means whatever tools we have, live logs we will use for preparing that tool. Okay, same way, one more file we have, XMLs. Okay, so very widely we use those XMLs for any to make any configuration file, or to kind of provide the initial configuration to any equipment. Okay, so how to analyze, how to convert those files, so those things we will see. Okay, so guys, this is more about what we see in course point of view. Okay, so any doubt, guys? Anyone?
So Python automation will take a separate 2 month apart from protocol. So totally 6 month the package. 4 month for protocol testing, 2 month for Python automation. As in the market standard, company is involving automation engineer as compared to manual. So this is not mandatory. If you wish, you want to learn Python, you can do Python as well. If you
Okay, this is kind of separate module, guys.
have any issue to learn Python, you are not about to learn coding like this, so this is optional. Okay.
So based on your interest, you can enroll. Okay, accordingly.
So
Yeah,
you
don't
can
worry.
directly join the Python class, right? Like that you are saying.
Yeah, yeah, if you want, you can directly join Python. Python is separate batch.
Okay.
If you want, go for a complete protocol testing with Python. After finish the protocol, you can go with the Python automation, or if you want, you can go with parallelly, because both are on different time zone.
Right. Okay.
So Rahul will share one tool, then you can go with technical.
Yeah, okay, sure. Mm. Yeah, Deepak, can you share, please?
Yeah.
Okay,
So guys,
so
this is
this is
QXDM.
hmm,
Yeah, you can go
okay.
ahead.
This is Qualcomm. Yeah, this is Qualcomm tool QXDM. Okay, so same way I shown you that ELT. Okay, that is MediaTek tool. Same way, this is Qualcomm tool QXDM. Okay, okay, then ELT, so that Ubisoft tool, that Logel we have seen for live logging. Okay, so those means some tools we have which we can use for like in sessions we generally use. Okay,
This is Wireshark for 5G
this
log.
is okay, this is Wireshark. Okay, it means enode side log or some networking side log we can see here. This is Wireshark. Okay, like upper side you can see the messages, like lower side you can see the information elements, we whatever we have inside that tool, that message, sorry. So these things you can see. Clear? Any doubt, guys? Anyone? Okay, now let me start kind of to some technical points. Okay, so let me start with one thing. What is your understanding of protocol? Guys, what is protocol? Anyone? Any idea, guys?
Set of rules.
Okay, set of rule. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else, guys?
No, you carry on.
Okay. So, so when you say like this is correct only from book point of view, from language point, sorry, definition point of view, this is correct. Okay. Protocol means set of rule. Okay, that is fine. Means protocol is set of rule. Okay, but just try to relate this with another example. Okay, so what is set of rule? Okay, set of rule is something which we use for our communication purpose. Okay, so suppose here we have two-person, or let's take example, this is E node B, this is UE. Okay, and leave the technical part for now. Okay, so let's compare it with the language. Okay, so miss, as we are discussing the communication part, communication system. Okay, so let's understand in that way. Okay, so suppose we have one language, English and French. Okay, we have two language. This person or this node know English, this one know French. Okay, so guys, can we establish communication between these two nodes? Can we establish communication between these two nodes? Can they talk with each
Yeah,
other? Hmm?
yeah, we can. With the interface, isn't it?
No. Okay, miss, my point is this point no, this one know English, this one know French. So how they will communicate with each other?
They
We
can
need
talk,
a
but
mediator. We
able
need a
to
mediator. We
understand
need a
what they're
mediator. Yeah,
No, 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 no.
mediator or
So
translator we need.
no, no translator. Leave that part. Okay, so means our point is if you both are following different set of rule, okay, if you both are following different set of rule, if you are both are following some different language, means we can't establish communication between these two. Our main point is you both should work on same protocol. Okay, same protocol means this one also aware with English, this one also aware with English, then only we can establish communication between these two nodes. Okay, the translator means we have dependency on third party. Okay, but directly if we want to establish a communication, that means first requirement is we both should follow the same set of rule. Okay, now what set of rule? So now in English we have grammar, suppose we have tenses, vocabulary, okay, verbs, words, or miss blah blah, many things we have. So those set of rule we are following in English. What English they can use, this English language they can use, so that they can establish communication, right? So these set of rule we are following in English, which we are using to establish communication here. Okay, now let's compare the same example with our system, with our technology. Okay, so what language we are using? Let's understand 4G or 5G. Okay, they are using 4G and 5G. Okay, right? Means if this is working on 4G, this is working on 5G. Same way, they can't communicate with each other. Main thing is they both should follow same technology. Okay, now 4G and 5G is our language. Okay, then what set of rule we are following? The protocols. L3 protocol, L2 protocol, L1 protocol. Okay, means RRC, NAS, MAC, PDCP. Those are protocols which we are following in our technology. And until and unless they both are following the same rule, they can establish communication. Clear? Guys, make sense? Clear? This one?
Yes.
This example? Okay. So These are the protocols which we are following, which we have in this system. Okay, so whatever node, whatever operator, whatever vendor, chipset vendor, enode B vendor, node vendor, each and every part, they should follow same set of rule. Because suppose Oppo, this is one chipset vendor. Okay, sorry, this is one kind of handset. Qualcomm, this is chipset vendor. Samsung, suppose making or developing that node part. Okay, then who is using, suppose Airtel. Okay, so in our example, suppose we have four company. If the four working on the same thing, then only we can use or they can communicate with each other. Okay, so this is kind of basic thing. This is kind of first requirement. Whatever node we have, whatever element we have in that system, they all should follow same set of rules, same protocols. And what protocols we have? L3, L2, and N1. Yeah, we will see. I will explain what all protocols we have. So any doubt, guys? Anyone? Okay. So okay. So okay. So first thing is here we can divide into three part: L3, L2, and L1. Okay. L3 is layer 3. So here we have two protocol, NAS and RRC. This is more about signaling. Okay. Then we have L2. L2 we have PDCP, RLC, and MAC. Okay. And in 5G we have one additional, which is the STEP. Okay, this one protocol also, uh, as compared to LT, we have this additional protocol. Okay, then we have L1. L1 we have 5. Okay, so these protocol we have in 5G. These many protocol we have in 5G. Okay, so now if we categorize these protocol inside the nodes, suppose this is my UE, this is my G node B. Okay, this is my G node B, and this is my AMF. AMF is my same as MME, G node B same as G node B. Okay, so okay, here we have NAS, topmost layer, then we have RRC, then we have SDEP, then we have PDCP, MAC, RLC. Okay, then okay, here we have. So guys, we don't have NAS layer in G node B side. Okay, so what we have, RRC, then same way SDEP, same way PDCP, RLC, and MAC. Okay, so here like MAC is downside. Okay, so just it's in that way, like a MAC here and RLC here. This is the kind of correct flow. Okay, then here we have 5. Okay, and where we have NAS layer in inside AMF. Okay, this is NAS is kind of more core layer protocol, core level protocol. Okay, so that's why this is kind of where we have protocols. Okay, so guys, first thing, can this NAS protocol communicate with RRC? Anyone?
No.
No.
Okay, okay, means first key point is only same protocol communicate with same protocol, right? Means this one, RRC can communicate with RRC, SDEP can communicate with SDEP, PDCP can communicate with PDCP, right? So guys, then NAS can communicate with NAS, right? So guys, if NAS can communicate with NAS protocol, means UE to AMF, so can my UE send direct any information to the NAS layer, or sorry, to the core part, to the AMF? Or if we compare with the
No.
LT, can my UE send that information directly to MME?
No.
Then how we are sending this
No.
information? Then how we are sending this
Your
information?
encapsulation. That is encapsulated in RRC message, and then it will go to E node B, for 4G, and from E node B, then it will go to MME. There it will be decoded NATS message. Like attach request is encapsulated in setup complete, RRC setup complete too.
Yes, correct only. Okay. So what we are doing here, suppose we have some message N, okay, we have some message N or some NAS information, okay, and we want to send that information to here. Okay, so how we will send? We will piggyback that information. Okay, we will piggyback that information, something like that, in RRC. Okay, then this RRC message from here to here, then here to here, OTA means over the air. Okay, then my RRC will receive that information, and when RRC will find out, like inside this one we have some NAS packet, so it will send that information to that NAS layer, and now NAS only can decode that information. Okay, clear? Like same thing, let me show you. This is RRC connection setup message. Okay, one RRC message, and inside that RRC message we have NAS packet, dedicated info NAS. Okay, this is kind of NAS packet, NAS PDU, which we are sending inside the RRC message. Okay, clear guys? Any doubt guys in this one?
No.
Okay, so this is what all protocols we have. We have some certain rule, means TX side flow will be always top to bottom, RX side flow will be bottom to top, first thing. Second thing is this one, kind of same protocol can communicate with same protocol. Okay, in case of NAS layer, we will piggyback that NAS message into RRC messages. Okay, so guys, like if you are comfortable, then only I will ask, you are comfortable with the RACH or RRC connection request, or kind of this attach request? You guys are comfortable? Miss, someone aware with that information? What is kind of significance or kind of flow when we send
Yes,
RRC,
no.
when we send RACH? Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I
Yes.
am
So
aware for that.
okay. So let me write down these three. First one is RACH. So this is the flow, right? RACH, then RRC, then attach,
Yes.
right? RACH request,
Yes.
attach request, and this is the flow. Okay,
Yes, yes, it is.
it is the flow. Okay, so have you ever seen these messages inside the log?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so what flow you found there inside log? So miss, just I think I haven't filtered out this one. Okay, but if you filter out these messages, this is kind of what maybe log wise, but if you filter out, if you see in, you will see timestamp wise, first attach, then RRC, then reg. Why is it so?
Because attach
Have you ever
maybe
seen?
NAS and yes, yes, it is in this order. It's like
Mhm,
NAS, RRC, then RACH is Mac procedure.
No, that is fine, miss.
So in that
But
order.
like why it is like kind of this manner, but like OTA, we can see this manner. Okay, so your answer is somewhat correct. Okay, so when I mention the flow will be always top to bottom. Okay, so inside a
Okay.
stack, so this is two things. This is inside a stack, this is OTA. Okay, so whatever
Yes.
message, first thing NAS will trigger some scenario. NAS will trigger some procedure. Okay, so first attach will trigger, right? When this attached message will reach to the RRC message, RRC layer, then to send this attached request, we need RRC connection. Okay, we need RRC establishment, right? RRC connected mode.
Yeah,
So
once the RRC
now,
connection has been completed, then we can.
yes, then RRC will, once that attach will reach to the RRC, now RRC will trigger attach request. Okay, and to send this sorry, RRC request, RRC connection request, this is message 3, we need some resources to send that message, right? And from where we will get that resources? From reg. Okay, so now first message quota reg. Now once we get the resources, we'll send RRC. Then once we get the RRC connected up, then we can send the attach. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, so these are guys some points about the stack. Okay, so now let me jump to the day-to-day activity. Make sense or any doubt? Anyone? Any doubt? Okay, so next part is what is our day-to-day activity. Okay, means exactly what we do. Okay, so let me take one scenario. Okay, so suppose we have one product-based company. Okay, like suppose Apple. Okay, and Apple now wants to launch one handset. Okay, means iPhone 16 they are planning to launch. Okay, so what Apple need for 16, suppose screen, that much display, some 5G related part, means 5G SA, 5G NSA, CA, CSFB, just roughly I'm writing. Okay, not exactly, roughly I'm writing. So suppose they need this feature. Okay, so what they will do, first they will internally finalize that feature. After that they need some chipset. Okay, so chipset in market, apart from Intel, I think Apple acquired. So suppose Intel, then Qualcomm, then MediaTek. Okay, MediaTek. Okay, so if you guys are aware, like Qualcomm extended their deal with sorry, Apple or Qualcomm extended their deal. Okay, I think 2026 only till. So suppose they need chipset with this feature. So what they will do, they will finalize. They need a chipset vendor. Okay, miss. So in general, we have MediaTek or Qualcomm or Intel. Okay, so Intel is kind of Apple's internal now. So now we have two options. So suppose they are going with Qualcomm, and this is the general scenario. Okay, so now Qualcomm have that project. Suppose from Apple, now Qualcomm have that project. Okay, so now to develop any product, guys, what is our main requirement? If we want to develop a product, what is our main requirement? Anyone? So our main requirement is we need one hardware plus a software. Okay, this is very basic thing. Okay, to develop a product we need these two things. Okay, so guys, we are part of which team? We are part of software team here. Okay, we are part of software team. Now software team we can divide into two part. Okay, software team we can divide into two part. First thing is development team. Second thing is testing. Okay, so
Testing
we can,
team.
yeah, we can divide into two part: development team and testing team. Okay, so guys, what is responsibility of development team? What is responsibility of testing team? Anyone?
Yeah, development team basically they will do all the coding like new feature or any or bug fixes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, and,
But
then
according to
send
me,
to test.
developer
Yeah.
And testing?
testing after that develop team deploy the tested team. Tested team is handling the are testing the features and fixing the bug also.
Okay. Okay. So suppose development team is developing a code, okay, means 100 line of code or 200 line of code. So as a tester, our responsibility to check that code or what?
Yeah,
What
as
is
per
our
the
responsibility?
requirement, testing team.
To
Yeah,
check
as
that
per
particular
requirement.
feature.
Yes, exactly.
We
Not a
have, yes.
particular feature. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, correct only. Okay, suppose development team is developing a code for feature CA, carrier aggregation. Okay, so as a tester, we are not concerned about that code. We are concerned about that feature. Okay, so for an example, if we, if development team will share that code, suppose software version 1, okay, with feature, some feature, suppose CA and NSA for an example. Okay, so what we will do, we will prepare some test cases. We will prepare our setup accordingly. Okay, then we will execute those test cases. Okay, so if we are getting any issue in any this scenario, so we will raise bug. Okay, we will raise issue. Okay, so
Yeah, but yeah,
issue,
but there are a different part if we do the sanity or regression in all the cases, and after that we will get the bug. Is it?
execution, that different type of methodology we will use. So I will discuss. Okay, that one slide we
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have.
sure, sure.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
so our main thing, whatever testing you are doing, whatever, either sanity, regression, or stress, performance, whatever you are doing, our main purpose is to check that feature, right?
yeah,
Whether
definitely.
that particular feature
Yeah.
is working fine or not. Okay, so what we are doing
Hmm.
here, we are checking that feature is working fine or not. Okay, so if that feature is not
Yes.
working, then we will raise bug. So bug is something defect in that particular feature. Okay, so suppose I have raised bug 1 in CA. Okay, so the next cycle, what development team will do, development team will provide software version 2. Suppose here we have fixed for CA and some new feature, suppose CSFB. Okay, again we will test like CA, again we will test. If that is working fine, then we will close that bug. Okay, if now we have new feature CSFB, so we will try that feature. Okay, again if we are getting any issue in that feature, then again we will raise that bug. Okay, suppose bug 2. So this cycle will go on, okay, between us, means development team and test team. Okay, so now suppose for an example, hardware version 2 plus software version 10. That is kind of stable scenario, stable combination. Then we will release that combination to the customer or to the Apple. Now again, Apple will test the same thing in their environment, either lab or field, whatever they will prefer. Accordingly, they will test. If they will find out any issue, they will find out any bug, they will share or they will report that bug back to Qualcomm again. Okay, so this is kind of general flow we follow in our day-to-day life. That is what exactly we do as a protocol testing engineer. Okay, so our main responsibility is to, as per the design document, means this is kind of design document, prepare the test plan design. Okay, test environment setup means whatever you are using, lab or kind of field. Okay, then test case execution, then bug report. Okay, means if you are getting any bug, if you are getting any issue, to report that bug, we are like kind of a few tool, like suppose Jira is one of them. Okay, Jira, to report that issue, to report that Jira. Okay, so that development team can look into that and they can fix. Okay, then report submission of that feature. Okay, so these are some tasks, these are some responsibilities what we have as a protocol testing engineer. Okay, so clear guys, anyone any doubt? Anyone any concern?
No.
Okay, thank you. So next is your concern. Okay, so these different type of testing we have. Okay, let me quickly cover. So these are two model we have. Suppose testing model, waterfall or agile model. So in waterfall model, what we have, developer team completely develop that product and they will deliver. Okay, and in agile model, feature wise we make a group. Okay, means from tester to developer. Suppose this developer is working on CA, so suppose 4 developer working and 2 tester. Okay, so we just group that team from feature to feature. Here total system. Okay, so now these different type of testing we have. First one is functional, performance, sanity, regression, stability, or this is miss kind of based on your environment. Okay, miss lab or field. Okay, so first is functional. Okay, so suppose you have one feature CA, so what you will try to do, suppose this is build one or maybe software version 1. Okay, so what you will try to do, you will check the basic functionality of that CA, whether that functional, whether that function, that feature is working fine or not. Okay, that what we do inside that functional testing. Okay, then we have performance testing. So performance testing means suppose throughput. Okay, so in long run or in multiple runs, we are getting the same throughput or not, means suppose timing or suppose throughput or suppose kind of a call point of view. Suppose we are establishing 100 call, so out of those 100 calls, how many call are passing? Okay, so suppose our threshold is 98%, so out of that 100, 98 calls should be success. Okay, so here we are checking that performance. Okay, sanity means we have some basic test cases, suppose lt attach or call or sms or basic throughput. Okay, so we will check these basic sanity test cases on each build. Okay, just to ensure the basic functionality of these features or that build is working fine on each build. Okay, means suppose software version 1, software version 2, software version 3. Okay, so the same set of test cases, this is kind of depends on team to team what set of test cases they are following. Okay, but same test cases we will check on different build to build to ensure that basic functionality is working fine. Okay, the same way we have regression. Suppose some test cases is not working fine, then we will regressively check those feature to find out the bug. Okay, means this is kind of, now we have number of test cases, means we will create some more complex scenarios to test that feature. Okay, then stability means long run. Suppose here we are testing 1 or 2 minute call, here we will test 2 to 5 hour call. Okay, so here We just want to stress our hands equipment, sorry, that device. We just want to put some stress, and then we'll observe the behavior of our device. Okay, means whether it is working fine or not under that stress. Okay, so that type of test cases we execute under that stability testing or stress testing. Clear? Any doubt, guys? Yeah, that is all about, guys. So maybe you can ask questions if you have any. Anything, any related to course or the topic or anything, you can ask.
Sir, how about the placement assistance?
Yeah, means as I mentioned, like after course, so see here, you only have to appear in that interview, you only have to face that interview. Okay, so in that preparation means demo interview, CV modification, your Naukri portal, and also so we will try to share your CV with our reference. Okay, so at least two opportunity we will try to provide you. Okay, and after that, like kind of we will provide you the some set of questions we will which definitely will help you in your preparation. Okay, so this is what we can provide you. Okay, the interview point of view, you only have to kind of appear in that interview. Okay, preparation wise, definitely each and every thing, each and every direction we will help you out. Okay, Renuka?
Yes, yes, fine.
Okay, thank you. Anyone, any other concern, any other doubt?
Guys, we are open to take your question, queries. You spent around 1.5 year. Meanwhile, if you have any doubt, you can ask. It will help to you only.
Okay, so this will give you more idea, guys. So whether you are interested or not, that is separate case. But if you have any query, anything, okay, this is just for you guys.
If
So
you are
please,
working
please,
in
please ask.
telecom or is still struggling with less salary in terms of package, you are not getting as per your experience. My suggestion is go for the technical skill and leave the organization, get a new job. You know, in market, less opportunities, telecom, there is limitation of vendors, limitation of operators, so there is no more opportunity in terms of open job. If you have skill, you can change your job easily. Most of the candidates, suppose will take one example because I already spent in Ericsson like organization where the GET get start from 3.5 lakh and another candidate is joined Ericsson is 5.5 lakh. After 10 year of experience, they are not getting 20 lakh salary. I am right or wrong? In operator side, few of the members getting above 20 lakh. Rest all other below 15, 10 or maybe less than 10. But in testing domain, once the GET get hired in the company, minimum 10 to 12 lakh. If your experience is 5 year in telecom, you will get 5 lakh or less than 5 lakh. But in protocol testing, if your experience is 5 year, definitely you will get 20 to 25 lakh based on your skill. So it's a time to take a skill and grow after the December. Few of the companies still get hiring started. We have designed the module from day one, practical exposure as per market needed. Automation also will provide automation, real time projects, real time tool experience for better understanding. Rajesh, am I right or wrong?
Right, sir. You are absolutely right.
Most of the candidate working in a field, there is no skill. You don't know about the 5G, 4G, you know about the dabba model number 66005263 having port 6 or 8 or 12. Some fiber engineer is doing the connecting the fiber and loss about the. They are not know about the technology. This is the reason. From India, one candidate is working in Germany in protocol testing. They are getting 4 to 5 lakh per month. In India, the candidate working in 2 year or 3 year, the whole year, 1 year package will be 4 to 5 lakh only. I'm wrong. I'm wrong or I'm correct.
Correct,
Right,
sir.
sir.
Correct.
Right, sir. You
Yes.
are absolutely right.
So this is the only possible when you will get a skill. Rest, if you are working your traditional network with traditional thought, traditional skill, you will not get above 10 or 20 or 30 lakh. Geo engineers are still waiting for 3 or 5% hike. The whole year is gone. The October is coming in. October, I thought today is the first October. They are still waiting for 5% or 3% hike. So company is not providing 30 or 40. So you will get a skill and change your company and demand 40 or 50 or 100% hike. It's a totally depend on you. One candidate is given interview in Nokia and is expecting from the HR. HR will give 30%. Candidate is okay. I'm okay. I'm want to join soon. Why not you want to get 100% hike if your package is not up to mark? Why you don't ask about the I want 50% hike? Because it's a totally based on your skill. You don't believe on yourself. That is the reason you are working in less package. I already worked in Ericsson 12 year. I have seen many engineers having experience 10 year getting salary less than 8 lakh. But now situation is changed. All are wants to change the company. All are getting the skill. All are moving from hardware to software industry. You know, tell why the candidate is join telecom. Because it's get easily job in telecom for a startup purpose. I'm right or wrong? Renuka?
Right. Right, sir.
So guys, if you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll ask one question from you all. We are providing hands-on tool experience from day one. You can utilize your 10 to 15 hour within 4 months. Nobody is providing across the world. All are providing theory session. Theory session is available on 3GPP websites and YouTube and Google. Everything is available. Guys, any question from your side?
Yeah, actually, I want to learn Python. So how it will be helpful means how the flow will be for this
You want to learn
Python
only
automation.
Python automation?
Yeah, yeah. So how will be
You
flow?
you can get connect on 8th of October about the Python automation.
Sorry,
You can join the session on 8th of October.
8th of October. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
yeah. Any other guys? Azaz Ahmed, Aki, Anil, Ankit, Dhanapani, Dharmendra, Talk Talk, Reddy, Harish, Jitendran. Manu Kumar, Naresh, Prakash Mishra, Pravalika. I think you already joined, na? One new Pravalika is there. Ravindra Kumar, Sumit, Toship. Guys, no question from your side?
No questions from my side.
Okay, so I have one question, guys. Who wants to join with us for practical exposure from day one? Raise your hand. What about rest candidate? Still wants to work with traditional network? Okay, great. Thanks. So, guys, we'll give clarity. This batch will start by next Saturday in morning 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And the protocol testing duration is 4 months, all weekend session. And after the finish one topic, you can go with tool by trainer. After